how can you think about anything else when you see mass graves, also mass graves not really reported in the media here, when you see so many corpses, and there they are day after day after day. It's ongoing. You see the corpses of women and children in apartment buildings that have been blown to pieces. And you think, I don't know, this just can't possibly be right. It's not an atrocity in the past. It's an atrocity happening under our noses right now. My name is Bruce Robbins, and I teach at Columbia University. What I saw when I visited the encampment at Columbia was an extremely well-organized bunch of students who were doing absolutely everything in their power to display an image of peaceful demonstration and non-violence. They did not want to disturb things. They didn't want to break things. They didn't want to threaten or intimidate anybody. I'm not sure at their age that I would have been so under control as they were. People have had access to the visuals of the violence in Gaza via social media without any gatekeepers, without the editing interference of the New York Times and CNN and so on and so forth. The fact that the mainstream media have covered this so badly, I think, fuels the outrage, because it's a little bit like the fact that there's a Democratic president in office. This is clearly the expression of bipartisan policy, a long tradition of bipartisan agreement. We stand with Israel. Everybody seems to stand with Israel, except, the young people look at their social media feed and they realize that we shouldn't be standing with Israel in this way. The demonstrations that started at Columbia and the encampment seem to have inspired people around the country and around the world. It's really a kind of conflagration, and it's very exciting for me because I care very much about the situation of people in Gaza and in Palestine in general. The people on the board of trustees, who I assume are giving the instructions to our president, are very intimately connected with Wall Street. There's a lot of investment in intelligence, in military hardware. It's a thing about this issue that if you ask for transparency on this issue, which can seem like a small issue given all the injustice in the world, I think it sheds an extraordinary light on the way things are run in general. And that's one of the many inspiring things for me about focusing on Gaza.